So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Czech reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
And chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Lampard has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Palmer. Palmer! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Yaya Toure. And he was quick to react. Gakpo is onto this. He's found the way, and the shot! And he's done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked.
It's Drogba! He scored! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chelsea get themselves into big chance! Brannigan knocks it into space. Saka was in no mood for any of that. Lampard, oh, that pass isn't the best. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Strong running down that left flank. Pinches it off him. Spencer. What a throw in. He has found the way through, and that's been drilled in. He's a sharp little ball here.
Has been indicated.
He is through here. Gakpo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow... And he's had a hit! Oh, it's come loose! Brannigan. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Distributed tidily. Brannigan. Chips it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Palmer. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drogba is flagged offside. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Played out to the right. Lampard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Passing is crisp and sharp, out towards the flank. It's a promising position. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitutions taking place.
Oxford can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass. Over to the left. Threads one in. Oh, it's played into the area.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Yaya Toure. Great vision. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's cut it out. Decent chance! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Chelsea take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's made its way to him. Makalele, deal. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero.
He's having a go! It's bounced back off the post! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Dixon. Palmer. It's Van der Vaart. Now it's Drogba. Van der Vaart goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's played in low. Oh, good take. Van der Vaart! There it is! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
It's Drogba! That was superb goalkeeping.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's...
Oh, smashing header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wolverhampton are looking to go forward now. That's good running with the ball. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There's the header! That's a half-decent try. Palmer, nicely shaped ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Doherty. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Palmer, who's set up one goal so far.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hangs in a cross. Czech claims it without any fuss. Now it's Gakpo. Van der Vaart looking to add to his goal. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lampard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well read, nice interception. Makaleli. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. Van der Vaart! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Lampard. It's a really well-measured ball. Drogba. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's the chance to counter.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That's a good ball. He's shifting, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Arias. Coming on the field is number 11,
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Driving on and making good progress. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Darwin coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. He charged, surely! Oh, what? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Wolverhampton making consecutive changes here. Chelsea find a position of real strength now. Played out wide. Doherty has it out wide and in space. He's tried one! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Chelsea have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Palmer receives it in a good position here. Now it's Rice. He shifted it to the flank. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. He's played it back. Oh, that was vital.
Added minutes, that
Not
is
too
winning
much
the
more
game.
here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lampard. Nunez has it in a wide position. Lampard tries a shot! He has done it! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Not a defender in sight, he had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Chelsea, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
And a quick reminder.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Tries to play it through. Played out wide. Cucurella calmly anticipates. Now it's Villa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmer. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hakimi. Looking for the run. Achiampong kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Lampard. And it's Palmer. Drogba. Oh, super ball. So we're still where we started right now. Lampard. Makaleli. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. George was in no mood for any of that. It's Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cucurella has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Palmer powering forward here. Threads one in. Drogba! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi ready to try one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Messi! Messi goes short. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Messi. Messi!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the and the shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. Well, and there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He slings it in. Lovely feet. Bastoni. Serginho. Ball driven towards the far post. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pedro Neto. And it's Lampard. For Palmer.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, no way through. Oh, played right into his path. Cleared without complication. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Hakimi. And the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
And it's Owen. Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's found a way past. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he's looking at the referee. Oh, what's he giving here? Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Lampard. Now it's Villa. Looking for options for movement. And that is that. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting.
He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Liverpool finding themselves, and it's Drogba! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Fernando Torres. That is good strength. And Torres! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Knocks it into space, and this is Drogba. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Pedro Neto. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's found the way past. Makalele, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Azar. Morientes. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Makalele. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Azar. Morientes. Achiampong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Palmer. Chips it through. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Morientes is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Gavi! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This their second corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. Big header! Oh, he's been caught napping. Matheus Nunes! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Cucurella. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. It's Morientes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool have their third corner. Liverpool with another chance from a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Torres goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba. He can run onto that. Palmer! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Drogba! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Chelsea go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? They get a throw in. Lampard, oh, good spread. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. James. Lampard. And he's managed to get free. That is good pressure, just could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Chelsea with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's Asa! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Pedro Neto. Coming on the field is number 15, Hazard.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Chalobah did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to...
Cucurella has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looking for options for movement. Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that is a little... Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Good ball, and the shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cucurella. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Villa. And this is Messi. There's the shot! And that has been slung wide. That's a little off target. Messi, a true great in every sense of the word. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul. He's tried one! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Lampard. And he was quick to react. Bernardo Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And for a moment, time stood still. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, there's the clearance. Achiampong. Cucurella. Pedro Neto.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shot a goal! Well, now in for the pieces! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's James. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Van Bouten, that's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. He's away, and a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Climbs up big! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
James, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palmer turns back here, probably the best option. George, looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. George, and it's Lampard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Bernardo Silva. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Palmer. Coming on the field is number 45, Nkunku.
Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Dixon. Brzezinski, looking for a runner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Threads one in. Nkunku. Nkunku going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neatly clipped into space. Goes for it! It's bounced back off the post. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Phoenix Rising really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Number 11, Pedro Neto. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Hazard. Substitutions taking place. There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about... And the shot! Really well taken goal. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that pass isn't the best. Palmer. Now it's Drogba. That's a little off target. And that has been cut short. Shirtani, tidy with his distribution. Can he get onto this? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah,
Good chance here! Oh, that was no routine save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Great ball, and he's in here. Nicely spread. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. He's looking unstoppable. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Palmer. Ball is over the line. No goals as yet. Lampard, Shirtani gets over and intercepts. He came in hard, very hard. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Lampard. Pedro Neto is wide and looking to get onto this. Drogba.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Drogba! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Makalele, he's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea have their second corner now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Lampard. He's found a way through. Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lampard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedro Neto, looking to play him in. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Could be danger here. Doué! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Palmer. And that has put paid to that. Nicely shaped ball. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting. It's Drogba! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, you could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ederson claims comfortably. And that's put paid to a promising move. Back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Palmer. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Chelsea are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Hello everybody, and
Lampard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Eto! Oh, it's hit the post!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. George is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Puskás goes short, chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's forced to go back. Puskás looks to get on the end of this. Thinks about the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Eto. It's Eto! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he shoots! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Lampard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Drogba! And that has flown over. Great vision. Time and again they are repelled. Cafu. Now that looks a decent ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Real chance! Can he get on the end of this? George.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cruyff. Now there's a shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Check. And he thumps it clear. Costa Curta. George. Palmer. And it's Makalele. Costa Curta. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. And it's Lampard. Nicely weighted ball. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Pedro Neto. Makalele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance for a shot! Costa Curta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Eto'o. Now Costa Curta. Always onto this. He has found the way through. Always got us. And the shot! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Palmer. Coming on the field is number 45.
Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Pedro Neto. No way through there. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Puskás. Oh, super ball. It's Neymar! He's put it wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that is a great chance! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Number 11.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
Number 11.
And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike rate greater than a goal a game. And this is a career which spanned nigh on 800 games. Incredible, quite incredible.
Absolutely so. Described as beyond world class, a player from the land of dreams. What will Hungary's greatest ever magician have up his sleeve today?
Lots.
He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now, can they get him away? Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Sneijder. And that pass just didn't quite work. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stojkovic. Now it's Bergkamp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Sneijder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Baggio tries to clear. Now it's Puskas. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a goal kick.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yaya Toure. Roberto Baggio. Thuram. Makalele. Spain looking to pass their way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Baggio pulls off an exemplary piece of... And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Son Heung-min! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Short changes him with that pass. Spain still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Rummenigge, a player of legendary status. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cannavaro makes the interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Roberto Baggio. And that's a good Shevchenko! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Rummenigge can get it clear. It's Baggio! He's having a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Not the most accurate pass.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bergkamp! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Spain must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to...
Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is...
Puskas! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Puskas is offering a right smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio. That's a good ball out wide. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spain with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Over to the left. Goes for goal! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Puskas. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar.
Neymar really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Costa Curta. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! That was superb goalkeeping.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Baggio!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Spain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team.
It's Son Heung-min! No mistake! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfect.
Face to face, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, well timed.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Corner number 3 coming up. Son Heung-min with the short one, and he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now the ball's gone astray. Puskás looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Puskás, and the shot! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Spain, number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter,
He's gone for goal! They're up to 5 corners now.
Substitution in progress.
He gets big! Oh, that is a terrific save!
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neymar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Goes for a shot! Cruyff. And he's there to make the challenge.
5 minutes added time.
Son Heung-min. And he was alert to it. Eto'o. Threads one in. And he's there to get it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Son Heung-min voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And if you do have a chance today,
So,
please
Jim, how
take
do you
some time
reflect
out to
on
give
what
your
we've
support
seen?
to our best
Listen, the more this
stadium
game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Costa Curta. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Shevchenko. Eto'o.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He can run onto that. That's very neat. It's Forlan! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Forlan really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Spain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Tries to play it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Costa Curta. And it's Son Heung-min. Rodri. And this is Forlan. And this is Eto'o. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Son Heung-min. 30 minutes gone. Looking to play him in. And it's Baggio. And this is Shevchenko. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eto'o! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the...
Oh, what a mistake! Thuram. Iniesta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Thuram with the slide tackle there. Darren Fletcher.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thuram. And Baggio. Now it's Forlan. Well timed, excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Spain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
60 minutes played. Roberto Baggio looking tidy in possession here.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Son Heung-min. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta. And it's been given away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Toure concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Piqué. Rummenigge. Takes a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Makaleli. Thuram.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Short changes him with that pass. It's Baggio! And the lead stays intact, just.
Roberto Baggio absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And that's what you call in... That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And a quick
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever.
Lampard! It's hit the upright. Ferdinand clears. Threads one in. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Szoboszlai. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's there to hit! Off the post! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 10 minutes is number 2.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's nice. Makaleli. Cantona absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And that was very necessary. And a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Soboslai. Oh, what a Palmer! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Well, that has not gone well. The ball is loose, and oh, what has happened here? Now it's Cantona! Just off target.
Cantona usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Gakpo has it in a wide position. He is through here. Real chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea have a free kick. Van der Vaart. Now there's a... It's Drogba! Makalele calmly anticipates. And here's Palmer. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now this could be... Gakpo! It's a goal kick. Knocks it into space. He's in space and looking for options.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's come loose. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Takes a shot! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van der Vaart. Now, can they get him away? Lampard! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
The field is number 21, Darwin Núñez.
That is ended up in no man's land. Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Oh, that's a key interception.
Lampard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cantona. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah. It's played through for him. Cantona receives it in, and he shoots! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Saka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palmer finds himself offside. Chelsea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saka, and it's Rice. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Adams. Cantona. Palmer. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Van Nistelrooy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The end of the game. Reflection.